Bo, 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 bo.
We are live.
Bo, bo, bo.
All right.
How is everybody doing? Got a surprise guest today, Billy, in this Brady Bunch window thing right below us over here.
Yeah.
Lou Elizondo.
Yes. That was cool, man.
That was perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on. Hey, Lou. There you go.
Hey, Jimmy. Oh, wrong side. Hey, Jimmy. Sorry.
Lou, tomorrow's the big day, and lots of excitement and focus and chatter and everything that should be behind an extraordinary event like this, the Forbidden Disclosure Conference live stream with all of us. But how do you feel the night before? Are you pumped up?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's funny that the word forbidden disclosure. First of all, disclosure should never be forbidden, but for some reason it is, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this is going to be a milestone. I mean, look, we were just coming off the heels of this report that was due to Congress. We have several IG evaluations, if you will, or in some cases investigations that are forthcoming. You've got some members of Congress calling for public hearings. You've got foreign countries now, wanting to get into agreements with the United States. I think these are exciting times. I mean, I think we are. If you were to look back just 3 years ago, we're definitely way further down. Probably not even on the same playing field anymore than we were just 3 years ago.
Well, and then the facts are very simple. I've been lifting weights, and I'm ready to go toe to toe with Lou Elizondo. And see, this is the thing, Lou. We have a mutual respect for each other, and we are able to communicate. And there are millions of people out there that are looking and searching for answers and looking for us, this group, and you and I specifically, to help them get to where they need to go. And we're going to do that tomorrow. There is so much breaking news over the last 72 hours. Mm-hmm. My head is spinning. You're at the center of this vortex, and I'm here to try to get these answers out of you tomorrow. Are you stretching? Are you getting ready for this?
Well, I'll tell you, Jimmy, if there's anyone who can put me on the hot seat, you certainly have a good history of doing that. So I think the conversation should be engaging. Again, we can always agree to disagree, but I think ultimately you and Billy and others, we all want the same thing, and that's we just want the truth to be provided, and hopefully that's what we're going to be able to do. There's a lot happening behind the scenes. It's always they say it's always quietest before the storm, and I think that's exactly what's happening right now. There's things that I'm going to be able to talk about, hopefully shed a little bit of light on some of the recent confusion about the report. I'm not going to go into anything classified, but you know what? There's a lot that's not classified, and there's a lot that we haven't really discussed. So I'm looking forward to it.
What's going to happen tomorrow if I use my magic powers? Right, I use my magic power. And you slip up. What would happen? Do you lose your security clearance? Do you have a red phone that goes off, in your house that's going to ring?
Right. Do we have a kill button on the mic?
Yeah. The NSA has an eject button, and your chair flies up through the roof of the house. I mean, what happens if you step out of bounds?
Well, I can assure you there's going to be a lot of people watching, and some of these people are still employed by the U.S. government. They're going to be watching very carefully what I have to say. So I'm going to be very mindful of that. But if I were to slip up, what I will say is that I don't look good in an orange jumpsuit. And so what would probably happen is that some people would come by my door at some point, not so friendly, probably not invited. Knock on the door probably twice, and then at that point, if I don't get to the door fast enough, the door will probably be opened for me on my behalf.
Jennifer could stick out her foot, trip somebody up. You're out the back,
right?
Jimmy. A lot of my viewers, we're on here now live on. Let's see, we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on 7 of my platforms right now, simultaneously talking. but a lot of my listeners and viewers and followers don't know who Lou Elizondo is. Can you give a brief summary for everyone?
I will do my brief summary, and then if Lou wants to jump in. Lou was formerly employed by the Department of Defense. He was a special agent. He was a counterintelligence professional. He worked overseas and domestic in clandestine operations. That's what counterintelligence does, and there's that part of it. Meanwhile, I think Lou, I think it's out now. You did a little time in Guantanamo Bay, not in an orange jumpsuit. But while all of this was going on, Lou ran ATIP, which was it has been classified popularly as a secret UFO program that was investigating UFOs and UAPs inside of the Pentagon. And that program was called ATIP. And Lou left ATIP. His resignation letter was kind of like Patrick McGowan in The Prisoner. I've had enough. You guys aren't supporting what needs to be supported here. I'm out. And then he went to join To the Stars Academy with Tom DeLonge, along with Steve Justice and Chris Mellon and Jim Semivan and others. Tom DeLonge, of course, and has since left TTSA to continue to push our government to releasing what they know about UFOs and unidentified aerial phenomenon. Now, I sound like Lou's agent, but Lou very quickly in the last 3 years went from a very private, secretive job and employment and, invisible to extremely public in 3 years. And now he's one of the most visible proponents of the disclosure movement and helping us fight the Pentagon very directly. Lou, would that suffice?
Well, Jimmy, I appreciate that. I'm also a Gemini. I like long walks on the beach and pina coladas. But thank you. I don't know if I deserve such accolades. I did spend a good portion of my career working in the intelligence community, most of the time chasing bad guys, terrorism and spies. That was my focus. The last 10 years, I was asked to be part of a program that turned out to be about UFOs in the vernacular, simply put. And, a lot of people were surprised to find out that our government was involved in that type of research. But in reality, if you think about it, it really kind of makes sense, right? There's something in our skies. We don't know what it is. We don't know how it works. Yeah. Frankly, we don't know its origins. And yet it's incurring into our controlled U.S. airspace. That is a national security issue. It's a question. What are these things? Where are they from? Who's behind the wheel? What are the intentions? What are the capabilities?
Right.
And those were some of the things, Billy, we were looking at, and Jimmy. Those were
okay. Fantastic.
Jeannie just commented, "Oh God, not a Gemini."
Right on the cusp.
I love it. Well, everybody, I want to thank Lou. We've had a very, very busy day today. We've been testing video and audio with everybody for tomorrow in preparation with that. We just finished that with Lou. We wanted to come on and say hello to everybody. Limited tickets are still available. The links are in the video description box below throughout social media. Today, if you use the promo code, the coupon code at checkout, disclosure, all uppercase, $10 off. And go and do it now. Get your tickets. Everything kicks off tomorrow. Okay, let me jump in. I'm going to step on everybody here. For everybody listening, this is what is going on. It starts at 10 a.m. Eastern. Billy and I will come on, say hello, and introduce everybody. This is all live. From there, we go with 2-hour blocks. That's Richard Dolan, Linda Moulton Howe, Nick Pope, and Lou Elizondo, myself, and Billy Carson. 2-hour blocks all the way through for 10 hours. The last block will be Lou and I tomorrow night. We will be on together. And then after that, we have a roundtable where we're all going to get back together and discuss disclosure. Later on, your code for your tickets can be used for life. We will be turning this into a season of a television series. So we have the 5 2-hour blocks and the 1-hour block at the end. Those will be episodes, and you'll be able to watch the entire season on Roku, Amazon, ForbiddenKnowledge.tv. All of our platforms, you can go right there and watch it as a complete season for life for free. So if you miss the morning, you miss the night, whatever it is, the replay will be there for you. So with that, Billy, thank you so much for putting this together. This is the event of the year, my friend.
Yo, it sure
Really,
is.
thanks much.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Heaven's cool. You're looking in the right corner, too. And one thing I got to mention is it's free for everyone who's paid for a ticket to Eventbrite. So you'll be able to watch it free for life. Everyone else, nobody else will be able to see it unless they paid for it. So the email address that you use to buy the Eventbrite ticket will be the same email address that you'll get access to watch the mini series from this event. It'll be cut. 11 hours will be cut into probably 5 or 6 episodes. And you'll be able to watch it pretty much as you want, replay it, rewind it, play it over and over again, however you want, because we know some people cannot sit in the same place for 11 hours straight just to listen to a conference. So you can watch and come back and turn it back on again. You can play it on your iPhone or your tablet or your Android phone. You can even download the episodes into your phone through my mobile app, Forbidden Knowledge TV app, and watch them on airplanes or out in the wilderness where there is no cell phone signal. So there's no way you cannot watch it. So there's only a few tickets left. Use the coupon code disclosure, all uppercase. The link's here in the chat, and also the link is in the caption of these videos, or go to eventbrite.com and just type in Billy Carson, and it should pop up. One of the very first events should pop up right there. All right. Hey, thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Lou Elizondo, for coming on board and being a part of this. And
thanks, gentlemen.
Me.
Everybody have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow for the event.
Oh, yeah. Catch y'all later.
Take care, everybody.